who am I? Who is Jewel Paris? And that's an interesting notion because the person who I see versus the person who you see me as versus the person who I want to be seen as and the person who I want to be are all different people, aren't they? 2.5 years ago, I would tell people that my body wasn't really me. It wasn't who I really was. And I had this idea in my mind of who I wanted to be and what I wanted to be seen as, and that was who I really was. And I kind of believe that to a certain extent today, that we're all just kind of souls, you know, controlling these vessels, and these vessels aren't really who we are, we're the souls within them. But the thing about this vessel is that this vessel is mine, you know? This body is mine. So it is kind of me, you know? Even if sometimes it doesn't always look the way that I picture it to be in my mind, or it doesn't always look the way that I want it to look, it's mine. It's my home. Who I was 2 years ago, or 5 years ago, even 10 years ago, is that also who I am? I suppose so. Is that girl in your composition class who always wears her hair in a bun and who needs her roots touched up, is that girl also me? I mean, yeah, I guess that's me too, that's who I am. But also, is that girl who's really confident in who she is and what she's doing, and she's living her dream out in California 2 years from now, is that also who I am? I mean, I'd really like to think so. I'd really hope that that is also who I am. And I'd also like to think that girl who you're watching on YouTube grow up and the one who inspires you to do things with your life is also who I am. I guess what I'm trying to say is, depending on the tense, the past, the present, the future, and depending on what perspective you look at me from, whether it's mine or your own or someone else's perspective, depending on those tenses and perspective, I'm not always the same person. And that's okay, because I know who I am. I'm Jewel. And it's hard sometimes to let other people see who you are as a person. But I hope that someday, maybe in the near future, maybe just over time, that you and everyone else can see who I am too from my own perspective. Because sometimes it's hard, but I think it's our job to keep trying, you know? No one will really know who we are unless we try and let them know. So keep being yourself, and I'll keep being myself, and maybe one day we'll both see who we really want to be in the world, and we'll keep making changes within ourselves, but we'll always remain the same people that who we are. Anyways, I guess what I'm trying to say is the content that I've been making on YouTube has kind of been this video and this video and this video, and it's all really random content. But that's just because I have so many different talents, I have so many different passions and things that I like to be doing, and it's really hard for me to choose like what translates best and shows you who I am. Because I am the Jewel who makes funny skit comedies, and I am really awkward, but I'm also an artist, you know? I'm all these different people, and it's really hard to share with you who I really am. Anyways, I'm hoping to make more consistent content soon, and I don't really know what this video is, but I just wanted to share it with you all. I wanted to upload. I was feeling super inspired. I guess I really just wanted to let you all know that, hi, hello, how are you? My name's Jewel Paris, and that's just who I am. Anyways, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up down below, and you can also subscribe to my channel down below or an end card on my face. And if you want to watch my last video, that will be on the screen for you as well to click. And by the way, have a nice day. So, bye!